Rise and shine, YouTube. Listen, life is fleeting, it is a gift, and it is precious. And sometimes we have to remind ourselves to actually just enjoy it and stop taking things so serious. There are a lot of things that are going on, things that are serious, but it does help to zoom out every once in a while and actually enjoy life. Like, what are you working so hard for if you can't actually enjoy it? When will you enjoy it? We keep putting it off. And on my last live this past Wednesday, I talked about I'm on a trip. We drove cross country and experiencing like seeing a bad accident and being there, like one of the first people there, and just remembering how fragile life is and how it can be gone in a moment. And again, what is it all for? Sorry, I just blew. I felt the bug flying in front of me. Um, but yeah, what is it all for? If like you keep putting it off, we're doing these things, we're saving, we're working for these things, and of course you need to like that's the ability to do a lot of this is you need to do that, right? But sometimes we just put it off, and again, a part of this is also just like letting some of that stress go, leaving it at the door, um, and again, not taking it so serious, like especially certain jobs. I mean, of course you need to, certain jobs, but at a certain point, it's like you could be replaced, and if you were to go today, they're gonna replace you tomorrow, and we put so much into those things, those jobs, these places, certain people that you know they'll be gone tomorrow if something changes, if you don't do what they want you to do, or if you're gone or if you get sick or something like that. Another reason why we need to take care of ourselves too, because we can show up better. We can make better decisions. When you have a clear mind, you can make clearer decisions. Doesn't make things easier, but you can be more decisive because you know what you want. You know your values. You know your standards. Okay, your non-negotiables in life, and we go for those things. But a part of that is also like zooming out every once in a while. It's kind of the life audit that I talk about a lot. Because when we do that, we know what we truly value and what we're working for and towards that we want, not what somebody else told us. Now I'm out here at this national forest, and it's pretty beautiful out here. Let me see. I'm going to walk around here. They have like rattlesnakes out here, so I haven't been able to really explore like I usually do. As you can see, my hair a little crazy. We've been in the water. We have no service. We haven't had it for the past few days, but this water is crisp, very ice cold. Feels good though. I don't know if you can see it in the distance. It is moving very fast, so we're not able to use like rafts and paddle boards and things like that, and do some of the things like cliff jumping that normally will be had out here because the water is so fast. But there is like sand, and we're able to like walk down into the water and just like hang out, and it's been a good time. For me, this has been a time for me to zoom out and enjoy life because I'm working towards things and always going, always wanting to be productive. And when do you shut that off? Especially like when you're on something like this, like a vacation or a trip. Are you fully shutting it off? Like I'm always, carrying my backpack that has like my planner and my journal and my books and, my notebook I take notes in for my research and things that I'm studying. And then the laptop and iPad and, all these things. So when I have the free time, I can work on those things. But it's like, if I had the free time, why can't I just pause and listen to the birds, sit and listen to the water and soak it up, things like that, and just be present in that moment. Because again, this is all we have. Like, we literally only have this moment. Thank you for sharing it with me right now by watching this video and watching any of my videos and liking and commenting. I really do truly appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, that's really all I had for today. This video, I don't know when I'll get to post it because, again, haven't had service, and we're going to get back a little later today. And even when I do get back, I haven't had good service out here where I'm at. So I don't know. We'll see if this video uploads. If not, whenever I do get better service, then I will upload it then. I'm trying to come over here so y'all can get one more view. I wish there was a way for me to flip this camera like while I'm recording, but I don't know if you can see that water. There's some rapids down there, and they said like this is the fastest it's been in a while. There's like free roaming cows out here, free range cows, and that's pretty beautiful. Other than like the rattlesnakes and not being able to really explore like I usually do. But I don't even have the shoes with me. Had to pack light, which is a different conversation about packing light. Again, like I said, I'm usually carrying a lot with me, and I want to carry these things, and I'm like, I could use this time to do all these other things, work on my marketing for my product that I'm going to be presenting to the world, and just getting it all together and taking photos and things like that. But truly, if this is all we have and tomorrow's not promised, I want to enjoy this and really soak it up and be present in the moment of that. And so this video is just a reminder about that, about being present, about really appreciating the gift of life, of breath, of your ability to watch this video or listen to this video right now, to walk around like I'm walking around, to visually see these things. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And again, how often do we stop and pause? We're always trying to force and control and feel like we need to be doing something else. But this is a part of that being that I talk about. And this is the time to do that. When you can get the time. And sometimes we have to make the time. You have to be intentional about that. Again, like I said, what are you working for? Eventually in the future, 10 years from now, yeah, you should. But are you even taking a little bit of time now, being intentional about that? And what does it look like? What really brings you joy? Is it sitting outside in nature at a campsite that's free? Because there's a lot that are. You may have to drive there, take a day trip or something, drink some coffee or some tea and read a book. And that's pouring back into yourself. That rejuvenates you to just go a little bit longer. But if we keep pushing, we build up that pressure. We build up the stress, the cortisol. We're just going, adrenaline, all these other things. And it's hard to relieve that and reduce that when you're in the same setting that is causing that as well. So, just being intentional about those moments when you can set that time aside. Even if you feel tired, it's going to rejuvenate you. Especially if you're doing something that you actually truly enjoy and you forgot that you did. It's just been so long. You may not feel like you have the energy, but just do it. At least try it out. Okay? But I'm going to go eat me some food. We're getting out of here. I'm going to see if I can upload this video. But again, thank you all for being with me. And just breathe. Just breathe and remember that this is the moment that we have. And not to take things so seriously all the time, And those of you who don't take things seriously, we'll talk about later what you could do to, again, that life audit will really help and kind of organize some things so you can get more focused and make clear decisions. Ones that you can be proud of and stand on, 10 toes down, set those boundaries, hold those non-negotiables, set those standards and those values. And, we can make some change in our lives and in others. Okay? All right, y'all. Continue to shine on, continue to breathe. Until next time, see y'all then.